You see my face, it looks like a creature. They take pieces out of me, they put and they don't put it nice. The last time I go back to hospital, they said they want to cut my ears.
She definitely needs to continue taking her treatments.
She don't have money for medication.
The money she gets, she only keep it for food for the kids. And my name is Isabella. My surname is Sanders. I'm 62. I was born here in Johannesburg and I grew up here, but then my life was still nice. We all lived nicely together. We have a nice life, but my mother passed away, my sister passed away, my dad passed away. I went to a bicycle in town and I met the guy there, but he was a very good guy. We go out for about 3-4 months and then we said, okay, we're gonna get married. We married in court and then we got this little girl and then a boy and then another boy. But I don't know where's my other son. He get married, he's gone. Actually, the last time they said he married a very rich girl. You don't want to come here because you know how rich people are, some of them. They don't like poor people.
My father was a very good man. My mother was also okay, but my father was better. He did leave my mother for another woman. And then we struggle, you know, and then I have to work and then I have to help my mother. I was the only one who was working. My brothers, they didn't work because I have to leave school to go and work. And I was in a special school, you know.
She wasn't too clever at school, but she's okay.
We get a letter from government to say, okay, if she's pregnant, then she don't have to go to school. And that's how I felt pregnant with my son, because otherwise I was gone. I was maybe in a home or something, I don't know.
Her son is now 26 years old and has predominantly been raised by his grandmother, Isabella Sanders, who shares the same first name with his mom, Isabella Venter. Having had to raise all these children and support her ill mom, Isabella finds it tough on a daily basis to support everyone on her minimal income.
Her husband passed away, he gave her this house, but she can't keep it up because she don't got money to keep the house up. That's why it looks like this. It's the water. There's a free pay meter lights. It's about 100 rand for 2 days, just for power.
I make a living from that back room and from the kitchen and a room in the yard. That room is 1, 2, and that one is, the kitchen is 1, 2, and the one in the yard is 500. It's, you can say 3,000.
So that's why this is the only space for her and the kids. If she can get the ground, then she got the kitchen and she got the room there, then it's bigger space. You see, the money she gets, she only keep it for food for the kids. She don't pay that stuff. And sometimes she put little bit power just to cook for them. I got my ground. I survive on my ground.
Sometimes there isn't money, né? Then I must go make plan. Nobody's helping me. They waiting for me. And I must make plan, and you know, sometimes the plan is not good, you know. And because the baby's father, né, he's no good. He just comes here, and if he wants to buy food for the baby, then he tell me straight, if I buy for the baby food, you must give your body for me. But it's the baby's father. He got his first wife and he just comes sometimes here. And then I leave him, let he comes here, because if I chase him, I'm gonna suffer more. And now I can't find job because they tell me straight they want my paper and I don't have paper.
When my husband passed away, then I started getting sick. I got blood cancer, skin cancer, spine cancer. This is the cancer. You see it eat you up. When I was about 40 years, I went to the hospital. Then I start cutting. Take a piece, plant it in my nose, take a piece from my leg, plant here. And then I said, no, I'm tired, I can't cut anymore. The cheap hospital. Because there wasn't money for the other hospital.
She don't have money for medication. And if she's gonna take medication, I must pay for it. I must get the medication and I can't. All my money go for food.
She helped me, but you see, I don't want to take because there's two small kids. I believe if they cut me, the cancer will go away. They cut, they plant, they cut, they plant. Look how I look.
The doctor is saying the Gogo is a stubborn.
She don't want to listen to me.
The last time I go back to hospital, they said they want to cut my ears.
After being diagnosed with cancer and undergoing a series of unsuccessful surgeries, Gogo Isabella has stopped her treatment for cancer completely and refuses to go back to hospital.
They didn't do a good job. You see my face, it looks like a creature. Yeah, when I was 40, they start cutting. They tell me I got skin cancer. Last year, I get a stroke. Then the doctor checked me. They said I got blood cancer and spine cancer also. That's why I walk like this. My spine, yeah. Yeah, my back is always in pain. At the moment, I take no medication. Sometimes a grandpa or a painkiller, like an Acador. But I don't use Acadors anymore because it's too expensive.
Added to her health issues, the cost of living is also a big issue for Isabella's family. The environment they live in is unsafe and they cannot afford to maintain their current home, and therefore Isabella Sanders has applied to be placed in an old age home. However, her daughter and grandkids depend on her to take care of them.
You see, I wish she can also get a house, but if she don't get a house, then she can stay with me. I will look after her. Because she's old, she don't have long to live, you know, with all this cancer. I can't let her... And you see, and she's actually a help for me.
If they give me one, then I can stay there. And I can pay 300 rand. But then the problem is, what about my daughter and the grandchildren?
If I can help her, I help her. I don't care. But you see, we all struggle. If there's nothing and I don't have, what can we do? Sometimes she runs to my brother and bring food for us. And sometimes my brother tell her, no, what you doing with your money, you know? He tell her straight what you're doing with your money. And if I want to borrow, he also tell me what I'm doing with my money.
I won't give up. I will never give up because it's wrong to give up.
We arranged a meeting with the Department of Health so they can assist her with Gogo Isabella's condition.
We came to see Gogo Isabella Sanders. She encouraged some medical programs and some challenges when visiting the hospital.
The day when my husband passed away, I started getting this cancer and then they said they're gonna cut me. Okay, I believe if they cut me, the cancer will go away. They cut, they plant, they cut, they plant. Look how I look. The last time I go back to hospital, they said they want to cut my ears. I said, leave my ears. I will die like this. I don't want you to cut me because I'm very scared for...
Are you saying Saint Helen or Helen Joseph?
She then started to be skeptical and she stopped taking treatment and visiting the hospital.
We want to refer you back to the hospital so that they remember cancer has stages. Now, we don't know at what stage are you present before and currently where are you now, whether you need to be given treatment or not. So the help that we want to give to you for now is for you
treatment,
to go back to the hospital so that they reassess you and check if maybe from the last time that you went to the hospital until now, how is your health and your cancer being, whether it's becoming worse or not?
Us alone, we can't. If the patients are refusing the treatment and we have the treatment and the resources, and the patients again, they cannot help themselves. So the two of us, we must work together.
Remember, cancer spreads.
Yeah, I know.
And it's causing more damage. By the time you go to the hospital, you find that it's too late for the hospital to can help you. So that is why we are asking that, see, we are willing to assist you to rearrange for the appointment for you so that you go for your medical checkup.
Yeah, but I don't want them to cut anymore.
On the issue of cutting, you will explain that. You have the right to say no, I don't want to be cut.
Patient has the right to refuse treatment. But it doesn't mean if the patient says no, I don't want to, then we just leave it. We try by all the means to explain, the advantages and the disadvantages of what the doctors wants to do. Counseling is very important as well, so that the patient understands the severity of her condition and the help that the doctors needs to give to her.
They will be able to tell you that you can go home and continue and take medication, but they will refer you where you can get your medication, where every month you don't have to be paying your medication out of your pocket, because now you are using your money, your grant and everything. Because if you are an elderly woman, you get medication free in the hospital, and then after that we can sort out other stuff. So you are willing to go back now to the hospital if we can arrange for you to get back to the hospital and you start taking your treatment. If the doctor says this is your treatment, this is what you need to start doing. So do you promise us that you're not gonna default?
Yeah, it's not so far to walk there.
Okay.
The family as well plays the major role, because when the patient is discharged, she's going back to the family. The family needs to be called as well, to be counseled and to be explained the procedure as what exactly the doctors wants to do.
The doctor said she must go and get an appointment day for her cancer.
Yes. She didn't went back.
And then what did you say when she didn't go there?
She don't want to listen to me. She don't listen to me. She tell me straight. Don't tell me what to do.
The doctor is saying the Gogo is a stubborn lady. Maybe she was not treated fairly or well. And maybe we need to talk to Gogo again and, encourage her.
I want her to get a medication, what she needs, ne? And shame she wants a place of her own. So if that is what she wants, I'm happy for her. Because that is not, she can't stay like that. Because it's cold there. There is worse than here.
The thing that I picked up from Gogo, I don't think she likes the state of environment that we found her in. She wants to be moved into a safer and a more better environment. If we can maybe try and arrange with the Department of Social Development to try and find you a better place where you can be able to use your grant and pay with the grant money from their side, because they know better where they can place you, either in an old age home or at the village where you are able to get a better place to stay and food. Are you willing to
What
move
is a
from
village?
The difference between an old age home and a retirement village. At the retirement village, that's where they cater everyone above, from 60 years old and above, who is independent, who can do things for themselves. Cook, clean, wash, everything for yourself.
She will have to speak to the social development about that, and they will see if they will be able to help her with that and finding her a proper accommodation. At the village, you'll have a group of Gogos like you, where you will meet, and then if you are sick, you are going to live as a group and go to the hospital. It will be nice. It will be better than here.
But
because when you are here, you'll be free. It will
I
be
can
like
go where I want to
you'll
go.
go
in the
wherever
day.
you want to go in a day. Go to shops, go shopping, go do everything. Remember, she's having a grant, so she cannot afford to go and pay for rent or somewhere. So we'll look into the villages which are some homes that elderly people stays in. And again, then if she's happy, her emotions, then she'll be able to go through her treatment and again, take her treatment again.
She is close to her grandson, and she feels that if she goes away, then she is leaving the grandson in a bad condition.
I can't leave him because he needs me, I need him.
A social worker from Department of Social Development had been contacted since Gogo Isabella's meeting with the Department of Health. He has come to see the family, hear their case, and assist with some of the issues.
Vito ra mina ni Lucky Maluleke, ni tirha social worker. Problem leyi nga lani I ku kokwani loko va tshama so va tshama ka ndhawu leyi nga ri ku ni nga vula ku ri a yi basangi kahle ku ri ku nga tshama vanhu kona. So vona loko case leyiwani yi tisiwa ka hina a ku ri ku hina hi ta kota ku intervene hi nghenelela hi vona ku hi va pfuna njhani. So how much is your income for a month?
You can say
2,900.
yeah, 2,900.
So it's 2,100 plus the 1,000
1,600.
of your old age grant. Do you survive with this money?
Yeah, I survive like, and sometimes I go down here. The social workers give me food, parcels and stuff. I bring it home.
So have you worked before?
I did work before security, but now I can't work for security because you must have grades. And you
Grade
must
R,
have
grade C.
UF, and you must at least can spell and write.
And you see the problem is she can't go, she lost her way if you go far.
Yes.
If she go to town or something, she can't find her way back.
So it means that you must always be with her.
I always walk with her,
Yeah,
even if I got pain.
You see, I get lost.
So did you ever try to go to social development before to apply for a disability grant?
I'm scared. They're gonna tell me, you're not clever. How are you gonna look after the kids? The kids is more clever than you.
Isabella Fenter, una probleme ya ku anga koti ku huma andlwini aya handle aya kun'wana because wa lahleka loko a ri ku fambeni, of which is quite impossible for oma ku ri a sukela n'wana wa yena a tshama a ri yexe. So fana a tshama a ri na yena minkarhi hinkwayo. So loko a ku ri ki case ya oma a ri yexe, a hi ta n'wi lavela old age home laha ta a tshama kona a ri yexe. So I ku case leyiwani yi include n'wana wa yena loyi a nga ta nga n'wi siya a ri yexe. Ku fanele ku va case leyi fanele ku hi soliva hi family hinkwayo yi helerile, lava nga ta kuma ndhawu va tshama kona va helerile hinkwavo. So sweswiwani ni ta ofisini ni checka all the possibilities, but yo sungula sweswiwani ku ri yona ya retirement village. Loko hi faila hi ta vona ku hi huma njhani. Ku humelela ku nga va kona ka case mara yona yi ta tikanyana because I family hinkwayo yi helerile, and then in most cases hi pfuna vanhu lava nga ku nga an older person, is an individual case, and then hi kota ku va pfuna swi simple ku va pfuna hi vhiki ra yi-1. So ka case leyiwa swi nga teka nkarhinyana kumbe 1 month or 2 months, hi nga tivi ku swi ta helela kwihi mara.
I just need help for a name for my grandson because his mother just disappeared. She left him when he was still a small baby and nobody confounded her.
The last, when I saw her, she make it clear to me, it's your problem. She tell me, it's your problem. So I say, fine, it's an innocent child.
I need a name for my grandchild so that he can, when he grow up, have an education, a work, so he can't struggle.
In this case, mina lexi ni nga va advise xona a ku ri ku what about va n'wi adopta n'wana. Loko va n'wi adopta swi lava ku ta va na full custody, then a nga kota ku n'wi registera everything leswi a lava ku n'wi registera swona. I have listened to what you have told me, and then it's very important for us to assist you. So I will do my best as a social worker to get what you want.
Social Services has spent some time looking around for a place to stay for Isabella. They've now found a place for Gogo Isabella to live, and however, her concern is still about her responsibilities at home.
I have assessed Ms. Sanders, and I can see that her living conditions are not good. Indeed, as she said, she needs a place of safety. However, a concern is she wants to move to a place of safety with her grandson. How old is your grandson?
He's only 26 and he's on his, it's just me and him.
Oh, he's
doing jobs here or there. They go to shops here, they get 200, 300 rand a week. And I get my grant and then we put the money together. We help each other.
It is difficult to take elderly people or older persons from their families because sometimes they feel that they have responsibilities, roles to fulfill to their family members. And hence, when you take them from that place, it's like they are losing, you are taking their world from them. They'll rather be in a place that is not good for them so that they are with their families. You know, places of safety for older persons do not allow younger people to be staying there. They only cater for persons of your age. So you are not going to be able to go with your grandson. How do you feel about it?
You see, that's a big problem. I can't leave him because he needs me, I need him.
But people are allowed to visit you at a place of safety, to come and see how you are. The place of safety will not break your relationship with your family. She is close to her grandson, and she feels that if she goes away, then she is leaving the grandson in a bad condition when she is going for a better one. And the other thing is that sometimes they do not take care of themselves because health-wise, she has not been to a doctor for a long time after the appointment was made. She doesn't, no one maybe is there to say to her, go to the doctor again, how important it is. When she is in a place of safety, they'll be able to assist her with that, check that she gets medical assistance.
So do I also hear you say, if you do not stay with your grandson, even if it's a good place for you, you are not going to be happy?
Yeah, sure, then I would rather sit here and look after him until I die.
Is it?
Yes, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am.
Elderly people should understand, difficult as it is for them to move away from their loved ones, that it is important for them to take care of themselves. They do not have energy like before, and even the funds or finances to take care of their family members, and they should accept it.
You gave me up to tell me you can get me a place, but I need a place to stay with my little grandson, and you tell me I can go see the doctor at the hospital. There will even be transport, everything for me. So that makes me good, that gives me hope. Your people give me the hope.
Though she has agreed to resume treatment, it's unfortunate Gogo Isabella has turned down the help that we had offered her. We wish her and her grandson well and hope they find a way forward.